I don't know if that's a good volume or not. Let me check again. That's a fine volume. I don't even have to do anything. All right, cool. Automatically generate command. And we'll put it, we'll just leave it. All right, we're gonna have to put this one on a cooldown though. Sorry, fam. It's gonna have to happen. I guess, all right, we won't put it on a cooldown for today, but I will be putting it on a cooldown eventually. But y'all can have fun today. Sure. There. Now, the same person can't use it back to back. But but separate people can use it. There you guys go. There you know you made a mistake. No way, dude. No way, dude. Thank you so much, fam, for the support. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the massive hype train today. And this has been this day in gaming history, shall we? No cooldown for today. Have fun, chat. No cooldown today. I'm doing well, Princess Shroob. Thank you for asking. I'm doing very well. What's up, grumpy old me? Yeah, Fae Farm releases today, yeah. Sorry to hear that, Mary Bella. What's up, anime lover? We earned free reign today. I'm dying, I can't stop laughing. Oh, I am also actually dying. Who do I send the bill to when I spit my drink all over my computer because of a well-timed papa? My sides hurt. Papa. all the love and respect to Mr. Miyamoto himself. Sounds like a bird cooing. After you hear it enough times, it stops being real. Like after I've heard it so many times, you stop hearing the words and you start hearing just like birds, or like you said, like a bird coo, like an animal. Like it's slowly but surely just like not even words anymore. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ally Mackin. Papa to you too. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. All right, I want to go check out these Koroks real quick. I'm assuming they're in photos or art or something. I can't remember. I didn't see where they said they shared them. Let me check general chat. No, not general. Like a feathered dino cooing. Cannot wait for Father's Day. What's up, Twitch Thomas? Papa. Dang, I missed where they shared the Koroks. I'll have to ask him later if they're around. Oh, it is in photos? Okay, sick. Oh, sick. These are so rad. So you're gonna be hiding these for their birthday? These are so sick. So you're gonna be hiding these for their birthday, and they're gonna be finding Koroks? Yeah. We got our Reggie, we got our Papa. Next is Doug Bowser. Those are so cute. The king returns to Hyrule. This is an awesome idea. Yeah, this is such a good birthday idea. So you're hiding Koroks, you have a monster cake. That's so rad, dude. That's so rad. I think our friend Quackastacka shared something similar that they were doing with toilet paper rolls. Maybe y'all are on the same Pinterest feed. Reggie approval, yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, we haven't even begun to think about what we're doing in this game. I know we're looking for Koroks. I know that's a big part of what we're doing, but holy heck. Papa. I think we got most of the Koroks that we have marked off on the map. And then we're at a point to where we kind of just have to go around the game and just look for Koroks, which is probably the hardest part of the Korok hunt, is just like going places and looking. So let's start off by going this way and poking around. Oh, nice. Star Spell. That's super cool. Koroks bring me joy. I don't even need to start. Are we finishing it today? No way, dude. What? Do you not know how many Koroks are in this game? No way, dude. I only have like I have just under half of the Koroks in the game. I still have like over 500 to go probably. The idea of finishing 500 plus Koroks in one day, it wouldn't be one day. It would be multiple days worth of streaming. I do kind of want to visit the fairy fountain, but I'm not quite ready. Love that I can harvest with the scythe in Coral Island. It's pretty nice. Yeah, you could do that in Story of Seasons of Wonderful Life, and it's so nice. I do wish you could do that in Stardew. You can with mods, but otherwise you cannot. Got your golden net in ACNH? Let's freaking go. That's a project that we're going to be getting back to next year. I know that sounds a little bit far along for me to be talking about, but I've already been planning my next year's streams, and I think next year will be the year of finishing the museum. I think the only thing that would stop me would be Nintendo announcing a new Animal Crossing game, but not just announcing it, but also releasing it. So if Nintendo shadow drops a new Animal Crossing game on me, then maybe I won't be able to have the time to do it. But otherwise, we're doing it. I had to take a break from Korok hunting. I'm at 816 and slowing down. Decided to hunt frogs in the depths. I have 4 left to find and defeat. Nice. What's up, Prager? Yeah, Plaxerus, I don't know how like deep you are into the Zelda gameplay. So I didn't mean to come off as like, do you not even know, bro? Do you even Korok? But yeah, there's a lot more that we definitely can't finish today. If I go through your Humble link, do you actually get a tiny bit share? Yeah, you do. Yeah, so the way it works is if you just put $partner equals Hylian descent at the end of your whatever you're purchasing, it should, as long as it's partner enabled, it will benefit me. As long as it's partner enabled. Not everything is partner enabled, but most stuff is. So if you go to like, I think this is the link that, I think this is what the link would look like. I think this is what the link would look like here. I think. Something like that. Yeah, thanks for thinking of me, dude. Seriously. Thanks for thinking of me. Not only do you support me, you also support a charity of my choice, and I'm currently supporting the Cleveland Bike Co-op, an organization, a nonprofit organization that helps bring bikes to the youth in Cleveland, which was a pretty important little personal thing for me. Oh, we got a Korok nearby. Depths scare me a lot. Yeah, the depths are absolutely terrifying. All right, Korok. Yeah, huh? Isn't Cleveland beyond saving? No, not at all. Especially not the youth. We are the youth of the nation. I mean, I can't be singing that song anymore. I was. I know you were just joking. Yeah, I know. I was. Real effing old now. I do like the idea of editing the clip to add the not slowed down version of it as well. We might have to make it an alert down the road. We might have to make the slow motion one an alert, and then make the fast paced one the command. Papa. Would you be open to nonprofit recommendations at some point? I'm a finance director for youth development, nonprofit in Northeast Ohio. We would love to be considered. Yeah, sure. I don't get a ton of traffic to my Humble Bundle stuff, so it wouldn't be like a ton of support. But like, yeah, I can go and change which organization gets supported through Humble Bundle anytime. Otherwise, you could always reach out to me as far as like, if I were to do like a future charity segment, I would of course not mind considering Ohio stuff first. All day. Yeah, for sure. So like, you know, I usually, at this point, I usually do like a charity event a year or so. So there's always like one around the corner. Like last year I did it for my birthday. For heart support. So yeah, feel free to send me an email. The best way to reach out to me would be email. HyruleGamingGroup@gmail.com, and you can reach out to me for any business inquiries and all that stuff. Yeah. Boom. I've recently email's gonna be the best way to reach out to me for sure. Yeah, thank you for asking. Even though I am a little bit behind on emails, but not much. I try to prioritize emails nowadays because I've missed past opportunities. This is Hyrule Papa Group today. All right, so we found a Korok for coming up here. Let's keep going this way. Hyrule Papa Group. Shut up, chat. So thank you so much, chat, for being here today. If you are just tuning in, welcome to the morning show. It's Friday, and I'd love to hear from you if I haven't already. What do you have going on this Friday? What are you getting into this Friday, chat? What kind of nonsense? What kind of shenanigans are you getting into here? Dang, 800 Koroks, Prager. I'm getting there, dude. I am getting there. What shenanigans? Just some papa. Resting and treating myself to a nice coffee with my tip money. I'm freaking hyped. This is my first job with physical tips. Dude, I used to live off of my tips. I mean, like, when I guess I still do, but I used to live off of my tips back in the day. So when I worked my last kitchen job, my last kitchen job, we I straight up lived off my tips. I'd get like, maybe by the end of the week, I would save up my tips all week, and by the end of the week I'd have like 20-30 bucks, and I would just like, that's how I would live, and I would just save everything else. You just found out there's a new Nintendo Direct from the Papa clip. Dude, there might be a Nintendo. There's rumors. I mean, there's always rumors of Nintendo Directs, but there is a rumor of a Nintendo Direct next week, chat. So even though I'm taking some time off, I will show up just to stream the Direct if there is one. So you're gonna have to make sure you have notifications on, and make sure that you're in the Discord, or however you best prefer to be notified if I go live, because even if I take I'm taking 3 days off next week, I'm assuming, knowing my luck, that they'll drop the Direct right in the middle of the week. So we'll probably just show up and stream the Direct and then go about our business. You got tips in the kitchen? No, the last job that I worked in wasn't just a kitchen, actually. It was, I had to do retail and kitchen. So it was an open kitchen in which a small mom and pop, Sister Honey, and I would have to not only take your order, but I also had to make your food. So because we were doing all that stuff, people would be super kind and tip. What are you doing for your 3 days off? You deserve it. Thank you. I'm getting away. I'm gonna be going out of town and just getting away. The plan was to completely unplug, and I will still be unplugging all except for this potential Direct. Miyamoto says, hold my beer. Yeah. Say Papa at work. Papa. Yeah, so that's the plan. So I'm going to be unplugging, taking a couple days off. Unplugging for me means I'm going to be playing a lot of Pokemon Go. That'll probably be the most technology I'll be using for those days. I'll be watching movies. I'll be playing games. I'll be going out for dinner, breakfast, or whatever. I'll be doing some retail therapy and window shopping, going to some of my favorite places to go and just like walk around and check stuff out. Might hit up a mall or something. Then I will also be hitting up some nature. I plan to go on a nice little hike maybe, and get some nature in me depending on what the weather's doing. So that kind of stuff. Just like a nice hearty unplug where I'm just not thinking about anything but just relaxing and chilling. It'll be a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week. So I'll stream today, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday. Sunday and Monday might be on the shorter side. And then we'll come back. We'll take off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We'll come back Friday. You hear there's no DLC for Tears of the Kingdom? I did hear that. It's still up for debate, though. Still up for debate here. But that's the current rumor. However, we did a little bit of our own investigation, Roxy, and the rumor is kind of based off of an article that was translated to English that isn't translated as well as it could be. And it seems like they didn't straight up say that there wouldn't be DLC. They just said that they were more, the question that they were asked was, what's your plans for your next game? They weren't asked about DLC, so this is the problem, because the current rumors going around are actually misleading people about this subject. The interviewer never asked anything about DLC. The interviewer was simply asking, what are your plans for the next Zelda game? And then two of the lead Zelda developers and producers replied and said, we don't currently have any more plans for content, but down the road we will start producing more, and blah, blah, blah. They never straight up said, do you have plans for DLC? And they never replied, no. But they did ask, what are your plans for your next Zelda game? What's your next title? And they replied with this really weird translated sentence that said, we currently don't have any plans for more content. We think we've done everything we can do with this universe. So it's like a little bit of maybe that does kind of mean there is no content, right? Like you could kind of interpret that as them saying no plans for DLC, but they were technically answering a question that was talking about their next game. They weren't answering a question about DLC. So that's the knowledge I got to share to all you Zelda fans. That it wasn't a conversation about DLC. The question that prompted the response was about their next game. And then IG Ayanoma replied with, hey, look, we don't have any plans for further content as of right now. We've kind of done everything we want to do within this universe. So if we do more Zelda, it would probably be a new game with new features. So it's kind of weird that like these interviewers and these translations and these websites are going around saying no DLC plan for Tears, which, hey, again, could be interpreted that way if you so choose. There is a little bit of room for interpretation. Take it or leave it, take it or leave it. But what I'm trying to say is there's still a chance we get DLC. We don't know for sure. But it would make sense if there was no DLC for this game, considering this game was originally DLC. Considering this game was originally DLC itself, it would make sense that there was no DLC for the DLC. So like, I partially believe that there won't be any content for this game. And then part of me is like, I don't know. Maybe it's already done and they just haven't released it, right? Straight up living in my delusion, telling myself ACNH update will be announced. We'll see. I think at this point, they would just cash in for a new game, right? I think there's more chances of them releasing a new game or a remake than updating New Horizons. That's kind of my take on that. I think there's a higher chance that we get a new game than we do get updates for New Horizons. Was the island stuff DLC? I can't remember. New game after we get a new console? Yeah. He'll be touching grass. I will be touching grass. Yes. He's gonna watch the One Piece live action. Every time I see how smooth this game runs, I want to cry. Yo, appreciate y'all. What's up, Torusoma? Gonna pick up your copy of Fae Farm. Are you excited for Fae Farm? Any Fae Farmers out there? X to doubt, but I enjoy being proven wrong. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice couple days. I don't have any like explicit plans for it. It's mostly just like an unplug and get into shenanigans as time come. You know what I mean? Like that's my days off are gonna be very taking it a day at a time and just getting into shenanigans. Just a way for my partner and I to just relax. They've been working hard this summer. I've been working hard. We're just gonna like unplug and just like do whatever we feel like doing, right? Are you bummed that Zelda's no longer Game of the Year? No, not bummed at all, because Baldur's Gate 3 earned it. Baldur's Gate 3 is the game that us as gamers may have wanted but didn't know we needed. Right? Like Baldur's Gate 3, I haven't even played it yet. And I can tell you right now, Baldur's Gate is the game that we didn't even know we needed, but you sure as damn well we wanted it. Because it's done in such a down-to-earth way. It's a full-featured game released after about 2 years of early access. It finally came out. It's fully done. It's very passionately developed, and it's clearly deserving not only of Game of the Year, but probably the Game of the Decade. Baldur's Gate should probably be given the Game of the Decade award, dude. Are you kidding me? That game has broken down barriers. That game was so powerful that it caused other developers to get uncomfortable. That game is so strong and so well done that other developers got insecure and came out like, you can't expect us to make games like this. Oh, that's an anomaly. No, motherfuckers, you should be stepping up to the plate and making games this good for us, dude. Stop making games for money and make games for longevity and for the gamers, dude. We're not having that, dude. We're sick of it, dude. I know I am, dude. I'm sick of it, dude. And all these developers came out afraid. They're afraid of Baldur's Gate. Oh, you can't expect this from us. Oh yeah, we sure as hell can, dude. And my wallet will be speaking, dude. Like that's, dude, screw that, man. Baldur's Gate's Game of the Decade. Haven't even played it yet. Wait till I do. I'll have plenty more to say. Game of the Decade, dude. That game is insane what they've done. What they've accomplished is absolutely bonkers. That game deserves to be raised to the highest of pedestals. Highest of pedestals. Who said that? Multiple, dude, Mighty Owl. You have no idea. There was at least 10 to 20 different massive developers who came out and talked against Baldur's Gate. They said, yo, dog, I'm gonna let you talk. They straight hit him with the Kanye. Yo, dog, I'm gonna let you talk, but for real, you can't expect this from us. This is insane. Oh, just keep in mind that they had years of development and keep in mind that they had a massive team and a ton of money backing them. You can't expect that from us. And this was literally companies like EA, who have billions of dollars and billions of unlimited resources. And these companies came out like, we can't do that, dude. Oh, you expect us to put effort into a game? Whoa. You can't, no, we can't accomplish that. Literal garbage, dude, literal garbage. Instead of the gaming community specifically talking about developers uplifting Baldur's Gate for its achievement, instead of the gaming developers coming together and clapping with standing ovations saying, look, this is one of the most beautiful games, they all tried to talk the game down. That is like the kind of despicable era of gaming we're in. They literally tried to talk the game down. Yo, the game's really, really good, but you can't expect us to do that. That game is too good. That game is setting an unfair, unrealistic goal for the rest of us. That's what developers literally said. They said that is an unrealistic expectation for gamers to have So don't expect games to be this good because they're not supposed to be. What? Literally an unheard of era in gaming. And that is why everybody should go out and buy Baldur's Gate 3. And this has been my TED Talk. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Y'all, show me your best dance moves. And this is why everyone should go buy Baldur's Gate 3. Support the community. Support the real developers. I'll be right back. It's the blood moon. The blood moon. Papa. All right, I'm back, baby. What's up, Artifice? Yeah, that jealous behavior. I don't know if people will vote with wallets or anything, but good on BG3. No. Not enough people. Gaming is, Sadly, it's on the individuals, but that's okay. Because there will always be gems in the rough in gaming, right? It doesn't have to be a doomer talk. There will always be absolutely phenomenal games developed. I think it is important to support those games, but if it's not for you, like, who really cares, right? I know I don't. I'm having too much fun. Yeah, me too, clearly. Bum, 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 bum. They should see it as a challenge and do better. Every character is designed with a specific voice acting. It's on another level. Yo, what's up? What's up, Ninja? Ninja, thank you for the biddies. Welcome in. How much is Baldur's Gate 3? I don't know. Isn't Larian a 50-person studio? I don't know. I don't actually know a ton about them. I heard they were a smaller studio, but nowadays, smaller studio can mean so many things, from literally 2 people to 50 to 200. So I'm not actually sure what their studio's like. I'd have to look into it. They're not smaller anymore, right? I didn't think they are. I think they have like a pretty decent backing. But again, like, it doesn't matter how small their studio is. They could still be a massive AAA studio, but the point still stands. You don't look down on a masterpiece with fear. You don't tell people to not expect. We would never do that in any other form of media. Why would that be acceptable in gaming? I have never once heard of a book releasing and people saying, that book is too good, y'all. Don't expect us to make books that good. I've never heard of that in movies. I've never heard of that in television. When something that is iconic that releases, that it gets raised up, it gets uplifted by the media around it. It gets uplifted. It gets, oh my gosh, this is a masterpiece. We hope we can strive for this. But for some reason, Baldur's Gate caused a ripple in the opposite direction in the community. They literally came down on the game. This game is too good. Don't expect this from us. I've never heard of that of a game developer. Even back in the day, games were not like that. When a game came out that was a masterpiece, everyone looked back and said, wow, let's see if we can do that. Right? I'm talking like even World of Warcraft, right? Back when World of Warcraft was first released and like it blew up, the companies didn't look at it and say, we can't do that. They all tried to do that. They all tried to become World of Warcraft. They all tried everything they could to make a game as good. They tried and tried and tried, right? Like that's what happened. That's what happened. It caused the industry to buzz with energy and electricity to try to make a game as good as World of Warcraft on its original classic release, right? When it was in its heyday, 11 million subscribers. It didn't cause people to run and voice that they don't expect this from us. Like that's weird. Like it is a weird time in gaming. It is a weird time in gaming. And it's like, so when I mentioned the wallet thing, it was just like us as individuals, like, you know, just support the games that you want to support, because if you support them, hopefully you get more of those types of games, right? So, you know, like the next time you go to buy a game, consider, you know, whether you support indie artists. Like I think a lot of us here support indie games. Like we have Eric Barone. I've bought 10 copies of Stardew Valley. I don't just buy those copies of that game for nothing. I buy it because I want to give this dude my money and hope that he makes more games. And right, so I think it's less about, you know, nowadays people get caught up in politics. Sure, where you don't spend your money is pretty important. But as Mighty Owl said, like plenty of people are going to be spending their money on that stuff anyways. So nowadays, I think it's more important where you do spend your money. It's like, sure, like if you want to be real, I think in America, at least, where you don't spend your money can be pretty impactful. But I think more importantly than ever, it's where you do spend your money. Because we all have our guilty pleasures, and some of us are going to give Bethesda Studios $30 extra to play a game 5 days early. Technically, we're kind of a part of the problem. We're kind of supporting habits, like at least I am supporting habits that I'm not really a big fan of. Right? Not telling anything about Starfield, just talking about the idea of charging for early access. It's kind of weird. But you know, so I don't really like the idea, so I try not to support it. But I still did. I still dropped the money. So sometimes you're gonna just want to do something for you, and you're not gonna want to think about the politics of it. It was like that Harry Potter game, and how so many people were like, don't buy the game, don't. And a lot of people just wanted to play the game, dude. It's like some of us just want a game, dude. We're not trying to think about the politics. I'm sorry. That's the reality of the situation. Some of us are just trying a game. Sorry that we're not all out here trying to be activists. We're all not out here trying to save the world. Some of us are just trying to play a good video game. And it is what it is, right? So I don't think people should be shunned or should like be weird about playing games the way you want to play games. Like just play games. That's fine. But I think that where you do spend your money could really be impactful. When you take a risk on a new IP, when you take a risk on a new game, when you take a risk on a new developer, and when you support developers who are passionate about their craft, who are still making games as art, I think you want to support those companies. Try to find one or two of those developers to support, right? Try to find them, because like it helps, dude. I think it really does help, right? I've bought every single game from Subset Games because I just love their work. Chucklefish, I try to buy every single Chucklefish game that comes out because I support Chucklefish. I love their games, from Starbound to Wargroove to Wild Frost. Like I like these games. I want to support this developer, right? So I think that's my personal take on it. Is sometimes it's hard to stress about where you don't spend your cash. I get it, but at least consider where you do spend it. And maybe like pick up a developer or two, try to find somebody to support that really is passionate about their craft. And if you don't care enough, that's fine, dude. I'm not going to judge you. Live your life, you know, whatever. But I think there's a lot of really good games out there from really passionate developers that totally deserve your $5, your $10, right? I think like Palia is a pretty good example of a company that I'm down to support. They're small, they're down to earth. I gave them $35, hoping that Palia becomes successful. I think that they are on a mission. I think they have passion. They're on a mission and they're making a really good game. And I wanted to support that. So I gave Palia my money, right? You know, maybe that takes away from the money I would use to buy other games. And that's where like those choices have to be made, you know? Yo, good to see you here, Mighty Owl. Good to see you, Grim. All right, let's throw on some let's throw some other jamos on. Let's throw up Papa. Let's throw up
Squirtle.
Yo, what's up, Mike, dude?
19 months already, dude. Time flies when you're having fun and stroking beards. Much love as always, brother. Cheers to another one. Mike, so too, cheers.
Dude, cheers, homie. Cheers, homie. Yo, appreciate you, dude. Thank you, Mike. Thank you so much, dude. Cheers, baby. Cheers, baby. Let's throw up. We'll do a little bit of game chappies. All right, sick. 666. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for 19, dude. Man, I love talking about games, chat. Oh, good game talk. So yeah, to go back to that question, not sad at all. It all started with the question, am I sad about Zelda not getting Game of the Year? Truth is not sad at all, dude. I mean, I think that's a fair question to ask. You know, I'm a big Zelda fan and you know, I want to see, I think everybody has a personal stake in the things that they love. You better believe I was sitting there rooting for Animal Crossing to take family-friendly Game of the Year 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah, I think we all, you're really passionate about something. You love a game, you love a media, you want it to succeed. And yeah, you know, I think that Tears of the Kingdom deserves Game of the Year in its own right. But you better believe Baldur's Gate 3 clearly deserves Game of the Year. I mean, that's good for them. Good for them, dude. Good for them. What's up, Gilwen? Good to see you, baby. Good for them, dude. I'm proud of them, and I hope maybe Zelda can take a different category. Yeah. And I haven't even played Baldur's Gate 3 yet. I will though. But I knew that I was going to want to get into Starfield, and I didn't want to start Baldur's Gate 3 and then have it hanging over my head with Starfield also. So I kind of strategically chose not to play Baldur's Gate 3 yet. Now it is on the list for the 24-hour stream. Exclamation point 24. You can vote for it, and you will see me at least check out the first 2 or 3 hours of the game during the 24-hour stream, which is something that's a start, right? I promise I won't spend 3 hours in character creation. I don't really care. So we'll at least get like a look at it. But I grew up playing games like that. The truth is I grew up playing Neverwinter Nights, which is also based off of a D&D system. I grew up playing some games very similar to that style. So Gilwen, no, probably not at all. Probably not at all. Oh, I forgot that I changed my glider. No, we wouldn't start a serious playthrough like that because I don't know if I'm gonna like the game enough to keep playing it. So it'll probably just be me starting a character. We'll just play the game, you know? All right. I guess we'll keep going this way since we've never been here. Wait, we've never been to this like little lake down here off the side of the road. How come we've just never been on this road? Let's go that way. I don't really do multiplayer stuff, so I'll be playing by myself always. I'm gonna be real. Me, who spent an hour in character creation this morning in Fae Farm. Yeah, I'll be 100% honest with you, chat room. I have like zero interest in playing games with people nowadays. I know that sounds so almost lonely and sad, but I just have zero interest playing games with friends. I just don't care. I am a single player gamer. Zero interest. I just can't see myself playing games with people. I just don't care. What about Mario Kart? See, I do that stuff for the community, but the truth is I don't even care about playing those games anymore. So I do it with the chat. I do it for my stream. But like, if it were up to me, I would just only play single player games. Mans goes in on Starfield and forgets everything Palia. You've changed. Yeah, like, Palia is the exception to the rule, not the rule. And there's always going to be exceptions to the rule. And Palia's a lot of fun. And the community interactions are a lot of fun. But it's far from the rule for me. It's mostly the exception. Yo, what's up, Stella? Good to see you today. Welcome in. Same, I don't interact with anybody in Palia. Yeah. So yeah, I won't sit here and deny that I don't love the multiplayer side of Palia. And every once in a while, a multiplayer game will come by that really strikes a chord with me. And Palia has done that. They have succeeded in restoring my multiplayer gaming faith. But it's definitely not my thing. Basically, if you don't stream, you wouldn't be playing with people. Not at all, basically. I probably, the sad truth is I probably wouldn't even have given Palia a chance if I wasn't streaming. Mostly because it was a multiplayer game. Like if I wasn't streaming, I probably would have just never played Palia, which is kind of sad to say out loud because it's a beautiful game. I just wouldn't have been interested. I would have been like, whatever. Nice. We found a well, a new well, which is sick. Yeah, exactly, Stella. I'm the same. Trying to schedule playing games with others sucks as an adult. I do love playing games with Allie, but we're in the same room and not on the same schedule, right? Allie Mac, rip. What's up, lemons and limes and the limes and the lemons, fam? If you're just tuning in, welcome to the morning show today. We're vibing with some Zelda in the background, but we're definitely here to just chill. Yo, good to see y'all here today. I'd love to hear from you if I haven't already. Welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to the show. And again, for those just tuning in, I do have the list of games set up. There's the straw poll if you want to vote on what to see for the 24-hour stream. And this is just day one. The poll will be up for a couple weeks. And we will slowly but surely get an idea of what we're playing. And we'll have a schedule with you all soon. Guess you started their first year of university. Oh my gosh. Pokemon's an exception. I agree with that. Pokemon's also an exception. I like playing Pokemon with people. It's fun. Aw, UK nut. The only multiplayer game I always play is League, and that's because I've spent too much time in my life playing it, and I feel bad to put it down forever. I'm the same way with World of Warcraft. I'm the same exact way with MMOs. Like every once in a while, I go back to an old MMO because I just really, really, really like the game, and it's hard to step away from after all these years of putting in the effort. Yeah. What role do you usually take when you play games with others? Generally, I'm usually like some sort of support or healer, but I've also been like a ranger class very often. I mean, I get around. I love like a hunter ranger. I love like a rogue DPS. So I generally DPS or support / heal. Generally, like in League of Legends, I did jungle and I did support and I did mid. Those were like my main roles. Mid was my first ever role, then support, then jungle, and then I did a little bit of everything. Yo, what's up, Tam Perp? Hey. I'm huge into competitive, so I'm a big fan of Smash, Splatoon, Mario Kart. Oh, Kita Benita. Well, I'm glad you found a place to come and hang out and get a little bit of social activity. What percent are you at? We're at 79%. Hoping to get to 80% today. You've lost desire to play PvP. I want to play co-op. I won't say that I've lost desire to play PvP, but I don't have the same drive, that's for sure. Every once in a while, I get in the mood for like a PvP style game. Every once in a while, but it doesn't happen as often as it used to. And if I am gonna PvP, it's gonna be something pretty loosey-goose like Mario Kart, where I can just have fun and I don't have to take it too seriously, get too sweaty. But every once in a while, I get in a competitive mood. Let's go see what these guys are doing real quick. There's some guys sitting here in front of this cave. I'm assuming there's a quest. Ooh, nice, Stella. I love playing Mario Kart with the stream. Yeah, we have a multiplayer block planned during the 24-hour stream. So we'll be playing a bunch of Mario Kart then. I like playing Mario Kart with y'all. I really do. With my stream, it's a little bit different. With my stream, I genuinely enjoy playing games with y'all. So despite my lack of multiplayer gaming, stream really makes it fun. I always love playing kart with y'all, Fall Guys with y'all. It's so much more fun with y'all. It's just different. It's just a different vibe. Fairy Godmother with 12? What? Wait, what? Fairy Godmother gifted 12 months of tier 1 to Stella? What? 12 months? Stella, you just got hooked up for a year, dude. Anybody else kind of wish Just Dance was an option in the poll? Nah, not this time, Savcat. Not this time. The shrimp flavor with a dash of Old Bay. Ooh, my finger slipped. I've almost figured it out. Just a little bit more brainstorming and... You've got this, Dak. What treasure? That treasure as good as ours. Wait, I remember this guy, Dak. I think we seen him at stables. Hang on a sec, Prison. Oh, it's you. You know it's rude to eavesdrop, right? Huh? What are you? How long have you been there? So you used the rain to sneak up on us, did you? But it literally just started raining. What? We found a chest. We found that chest first. It's ours. I mean, It's in a bottomless bog of certain doom with no place to put your feet, so you probably can't get to it anyways. But any hidden treasure that's maybe, certainly, definitely in there is ours. Prison, cut it out. So sorry, Dak. It just slipped out. Yes, I need to think about how to get that treasure, so do your job and keep watch, got it? As you can see, we're both working here, so buzz off. Okay. What the French cinnamon toast? Couldn't we just grab the chest? Twitch enabled 12 months again? Bam, 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 bam. All right. Aha. Is there stuff over here I can use? Yes. Not me imagining Link falling and yelling. The Papa clip is too cute. I had the stream muted. Yeah, we're having a goofy time today. I thought I'd have some fun with the chat. We might make it an alert down the road for fun, but we're letting the chat having some fun today. Sometimes you gotta just have some fun, you know? Why has it not gotten old yet? Bomb flowers, not bad. Did we go talk to those guys again to turn the quest in? No, sorry, I won't let y'all see the poll results. I don't want to affect any I mean, I guess I could have let you see the poll results after you voted. But I don't want it to affect anybody's votes. So you have to wait. I will give y'all updates on the poll here as we go. I've almost got it. Almost. Maybe we can get the treasure chest if we... Huh? Hey, Prison, where'd the treasure go? The treasure? Oh, he took it. What? You weren't you keeping watch? I mean, yeah, I had to squint through the rain, but my gaze never once left the bog. That guy took it. I was watching him the whole time. You gotta tell me these things. Keeping watch means that you have to do more than just watch. Well, can't get them all. No use crying about it. You're pretty good, you know. You might just make it as a treasure hunter. Wait, don't tell me you're after Misko's treasure too. Surely you've heard the rumors that Misko hid pieces of their famous clothing collection across Hyrule. The problem is, so did everyone else. Every would-be treasure hunter in the kingdom is out to expand their wardrobe. We think the clothes are hidden in the caves that appeared during the upheaval. Like up ahead in the Elden region. You couldn't really explore back when Death Mountain was erupting. But now everything's cooled down and the place is all rocky and rugged. There are probably tons of secret caves perfect for hiding treasure. Prison, what are you doing? Haha, oops, definitely forget anything he said. Okay. Did I tell you about the weird headline I found yesterday?
What are you doing?
No, you didn't tell me. Yo, drop it on me. Welcome to the morning show. Just tell me that Little Nightmares is on top. Praise. What are we going to view? 3 homes today? I'm over the move excited, but I also might. Aww. Yo, stay calm. You got this. Yo, blesses in the chat for our friend Taco with their house hunt. Oh, it's right here. I got you right here, dude. There it is. It's at the 24 link. The poll is up. What's up, Guava Reina? Welcome in, Guava. Good to see you today. Good to see you. Welcome to the broadcast. If I missed anybody in here, just Ruby. Yo, appreciate y'all. I found those guys. I couldn't figure out how to reach that item. Yo, Supernova. Happy Friday, Supernova. What up, dude? What up, what up, what up? Yeah, I don't want to affect any votes yet. As the next couple days go by, I'll tell y'all little tidbits. So I'll tell y'all what I told y'all earlier. This is what I said to people earlier. Earlier today, I mentioned that Cozy Grove was like doing very well and right in the middle of the pack. And that seems like a game a lot of people want, and that game seems like it's got some weight behind it. And that's all I said earlier. To give y'all a little bit more knowledge. It's a pretty even running with like two breakaways that are really got some hype behind them. There's like two like really like actually like pretty hype games like people really want. And then there's like a lot of like then there's a lot of votes into everything else. So there's like two things that are breaking away, and then there's like a ton of things. So there's two things with 13 votes, one with 13, one with 12. And then there's like a huge pack that are all tied for 8 votes. And then there's another huge pack for that everything that's tied for 5 votes. So currently y'all are not making this easy on me. That's why we're doing this for about 2 weeks. So we'll see where things go from here. Give me a couple days before I tell y'all what's actually winning and what's making the list. I might even start to choose some games as the week goes, because like if certain games break away, they clearly. So, but remember that just because something gets first place doesn't mean it's guaranteed to be played. And just because something gets last place doesn't mean it's guaranteed to not get played. This is just a way for me to feel out the community's interest in what you would like to see. Right. So I might make an exception with a certain game. Like if a game only gets a couple votes, but I really, really want to play it, then I will. Right. So, but if a game is not necessarily doing, but if a game's doing like super, super well, I'll probably play it. Like the whole point of this 24 is to have fun with the fam. So like I'm probably going to buckle to the top 5 games. Probably. Like the top 5 voted games will probably just make the list. And then from there, I'll probably choose some stuff that I want. Yeah, just market research. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. The top 5 right now is a little surprising, but not too surprising. The top 5 is like one game I'm really happy. Another game I'm not happy. As in like, I don't really look forward to playing it, but like I will. One game I'm really looking forward to playing and happy to see it in top 5. And then there's 3 games that I completely expected to be in the top 5. Like I just know my community and I was like, well, clearly I'm going to be playing that on the 24. If I put it on the list, I'm clearly going to play it. So like there was games I put on this list that I knew right away. Like I'm clearly going to be playing this game. You know what I mean? Like I knew what I was doing. So you guys can start to suss it out from there if you want. You can start to suss it out from there if you want. But I'm not going to say anything yet. We'll keep going. Well, let's look. It's only day 1 of the poll. It's only day 1 of the poll right now. All right, let me scroll up in chat. Yesterday recalls candy because package contained links to adult content. What? turns out to be a yoga lesson. What? Where are you getting your news from? What the heck, dude? What the heck? Yo, Stella, it's so cold today. It makes you want to curl up. Dude, give me some of your cold, dude. I think we actually have pretty nice weather right now. Chat, you know you're a terrible friend when you had to text your friend this morning and say, "Hey, when's your birthday? I forgot." That's me, dude. I texted him like, "Yo, dude, I don't remember your birthday and I always mix it up with our other buddy's birthday. Could you tell me which one you are so I don't feel awkward about this?" I'm like, "Could you please tell me? Because like I can't remember which one you are, dude. Like, could you just tell me, dude?" Yeah, at least you were direct and honest. Cause I don't want to miss it. And if I already did miss it, then I gotta wish him happy birthday. Could you remind me what your name is? Google, it's actually called Google News. Yeah, I use Google News sometimes. I'm not surprised to hear that. Pretty silly though. You gotta love, sometimes those headlines are off the wall actually. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss anything else in here. Retro Junk, I hope you're doing well today, dude. Happy Supernova, happy Friday. The real Supernova, happy Friday. This poll is dirty. I can only vote once. That's right. Dude, I will take all of these fire fruits. Let's go. All right, and we have a cave that we've never been in before. Let's go. Ooh, and a Korok? There it is. Nice. It won't take your vote for some reason. That's weird. Try refreshing or loading it in a different browser. It's supposed to let everybody get 1 vote per IP. And that's it. So if you live in the house with someone like the perpetrators might have to like have somebody vote on their mobile device using their data, and then one like at work or something. Have you ever played any of these Bethesda RP? Yeah. I've played them all. I'm a huge fan, and we're currently playing Starfield. We'll be playing some more Starfield later today. What if I cheat? Cheat away. Cheat away. I already voted. Sorry, Ryan. Okay. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Bethesda RPGs. I started with Morrowind on the Xbox. And then I played a little teeny bit of Oblivion. Then I got Fallout 3 for the PlayStation 3, and it turned out to be one of my favorite games of all time. Then I played New Vegas, well, Skyrim on the PS3 as well on release. Then I played New Vegas. Then I went back and truly appreciated Oblivion. And it's probably my favorite Elder Scrolls. And then I went back and truly appreciated Morrowind. And that's a close second for favorite Elder Scrolls. So I played a lot of Morrowind and Oblivion, clearly a ton of Skyrim. Fallout 3 is my favorite Fallout. And then here we are with Starfield. You're an auntie again? Double auntie? Double entendre? You ever get slapped in the face with, dang, all of a sudden I'm super tired now? Yeah, that happens to me. How do you expect me to just choose one? It's saying VPN user voting is not allowed. I probably, yeah. Because people try to cheese it. Whoa! Well, and that's how you just jump straight into the bog. Uh-oh. Do you plan to do a full playthrough of Sea of Stars? If I like it, yeah. Ow. If I like it, sure. So the 24-hour stream variety-a-thon is a way for me to try a bunch of games with no commitment. All right, so we try them. We play them for 2 or 3 hours during the 24-hour stream with no commitment, no, you know, like overthinking. And then if I like the game, I have the freedom to continue playing it after the 24-hour stream, right? So that's kind of the vibe. So if Sea of Stars were to show up on the 24-hour stream, I would play it for 2-3 hours. I would see how I felt about it and then decide from there if I wanted to continue going forward with it as a, you know, featured stream. Featured game, right? So and that's how all the games on that list will work. Yo, thank you for the tier 2 for 14 months. Holy bananas. Blood Raven. Thank you, dude. Yeah, that's how all of the 24-hour games will go. Do I like it? Will I play more of it? We'll likely, I'll tell you how it worked last time, and it'll probably work this way. I'm probably going to choose at least one game to play right after the 24-hour stream. Like, I'm going to be real with y'all. After the 24-hour stream, I will likely choose at least one game to continue playing directly after the 24-hour stream. Because why not? And then we'll play it, we'll beat it, we'll enjoy it. Or we'll play it, like if it's like a never-ending game like Sims or something, we'll do a playthrough. So you're gonna get one of those games, one of the games that make the final list, the 24-hour list. One of the games we play during the marathon will be played after. That's kind of the whole point of it. I find a game that I really like, and I say, okay, let's do a playthrough of this. But from there, I can't guarantee you that more than one will be played. Maybe. Gonna give quick thoughts after each 2 hours. Yeah, sure. And then, of course, the following days, I'll be giving thoughts about the games as well, of course. As people come into the stream to ask me what I thought, I'll be sharing my thoughts as well. Yo, enjoy your lurk, and thank you for the support, Fairy Godmother. And I hope that you're doing all right. Hope that you're doing well. So it's going to be a 48-hour stream? No, not at all. Not at all. No, maybe at most 25. Because you get that second and third wind. And usually I get one of those winds like right around the end of the stream. But that would be the most. What's up, Aurora? How are you today? Ooh, nice. We got a little fairy fountain. Did y'all slow it down? It was on slow-mo. Yeah, yeah. I got my roommate asking why I'm giggling every few minutes. Nice. We'll take these fairies, baby. Now we can be a little bit extra reckless. All right, we're gonna scare. I knew we were gonna scare at least one away. Yeah, whatever. Finally starting to get over that cold. Yeah, what's up, Stevie? Bow, 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 bow. What do y'all think I'm most looking forward to from the 24-hour voting list? Remember, this isn't the official list yet. I'll only be choosing about 8 games from the final poll. What do y'all think that I'm personally most looking forward to? I'm not going to confirm or deny whatever you say. I'm just curious. What do you think I am most looking forward to? Nice, you completed the Mantis event last night? Exclamation point 24. And you can vote as well. Ending the stream. Can't wait for more Starfield. Yeah, we're playing Starfield today. The Cyberpunk game for sure. Baldur's Gate 3, Little Nightmares. Will there be scuffed? Probably not. I don't like the idea of doing anything more than I have to do because the 24-hour stream is already super hard to keep together. So no, I have a certain flow and I'm kind of afraid to mix the flow up. That's really all it is. It's kind of just a hesitance. Like, I'm afraid that if I try to do too much, then it's going to make it harder than it needs to be. And let's be real. I don't know when's the last time y'all stayed up for 24 hours, but it's harder. It's already hard enough. It's like, it's already kind of a difficult thing. And like, I just don't want to make it any harder than it needs to be. So I thought about doing a Scuffed Eats during it, and I just like, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'll still eat. I'll still get food and stuff prepared ahead of time. I'll have some snacks and stuff prepared. But like, yeah, like I can't, I don't want to mix up. This is my 4th ever one, and I have a pretty good system. It's worked every time so far. It hasn't been too grueling, and it hasn't like effed me up too much. And I think I'm going to stick to that. Dead Cells. Barbie Horse Adventure. Yeah, I know. There has been a lack of Scuffed. My motivation for Scuffed Eats awkwardly waned as of late. Less that my motivation for Scuffed Eats has waned, and more that my motivation to clean my kitchen and set the cooking streams up has waned a bit. But I do have cooking streams on the horizon. And I think my plan is to kind of go hard with them after my little mini vacation next week. So I think we'll come back next Friday, and then we'll go into the weekend. It'll be pretty chill and laid back for the weekend. And then going into the following Monday, so not next week, but the one after that, what is that, like the 3rd week of September? I'm gonna like make a point to like do a couple Scuffed in a row, I think. Just to like really get some episodes in, because it's been a while. So for those that don't know, Scuffed Eats is our cooking show. Exclamation point Scuffed. Our cooking show here. Yeah. I know I haven't talked about it a lot. I've really wanted to get more Scuffed Eats going, and I just like, my motivation to do all the setup stuff has been very dismal for some reason. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Bum. Can we add Neopets? I want the 24-hour stream to be games I've never played before. We could, however, maybe down the road do a 24-hour stream of games I've played before, but like variety. If y'all are interested, sure. Like we could do that down the road. I know there's a lot of stuff people would like to see me play. This time we're focusing on stuff that I've never played before. But maybe like going into next year, we could talk about something where like we do a bunch of variety, but it's anything's on the table, from Neopets to Diablo 2 to anything, you know, even if I played it. Maybe one day we'll do that, because it seems like a lot of people would like to see me play some stuff that I maybe have already played before they became a part of the stream community or whatever. No, I've never played Zombie Society, no. Y'all just reminded me to get my password and feed my pets. I've never played Borderlands ever, nope. Never played Borderlands. Series of Flash games. Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds is on that list, yeah. Yes. Never played it. Dude, that's actually one game I'll admit I'm looking forward to playing, and might make the list out of purely... So like the way that I'm kind of doing the 24-hour stream, to give y'all a little bit of insight into the mind of the beast here, is... So we're doing a 24-hour stream, right? And 4 hours of it is going to be multiplayer. So we will get plenty of Mario Kart and Fall Guys and stuff. Otherwise, we're going to choose about 8 games to play for 2 or 3 hours. And I'm going to choose at least one game, no matter what, for me. No matter if it's voted on or not. One game at least, maybe 2. And then the other 5 or 6 will be games that the community is clearly interested in. So like that's probably going to be the flow of it. So like I'm probably going to choose at least 1 or 2 games that I want to play, something for me to stay excited about, something to kind of cleanse my palate. Like for sure. And then maybe like I said, the rest of them will be stuff that like the community voted on and the stuff that people clearly want to see me play. So All right, we walked that path that we never walked before. All right, let's go look at more locations we've never been to. Let's go like here. There's got to be more Koroks. Let's go to this shrine. What's up, Faux for All? Possible 24-hour stream with no cozy games on the list. I think we're only going to end up having 1 or 2 cozy games on this one. Probably. I know I want to do 1 farming game, and then I want to do 1 quote-unquote cozy game. Frick. This one's always in a cave. But we'll see. You'll just have to wait and see what the final results look like. What's up, Jess Plays Nintendo? Dave the Diver. Dave the Diver looks good, yeah. I would probably call Dave the Diver a cozy game. What's not cozy about it, right? I'd say that game is cozy, right? What's not cozy about it? The oxygen system and like potentially passing out or something? Like I think that game is pretty cozy. I've seen little gameplay as well, and it just looks super relaxing, yeah. Sorry you pass out? Yeah, right, exactly. Oh, frick. This guy's on a bear. Now I have to figure out not to hurt the bear. Subnautica. So we've played Subnautica and Below Zero on the channel before. I think you will see me revisit Subnautica again in the future, potentially even modded to be even harder. I don't think I'll ever play Below Zero again though. I wasn't as interested in Below Zero. but we have a Subnautica playthrough and a Below Zero playthrough that you can watch. They're in the Content VODs channel in the Discord. Actually, one of my favorite playthroughs I've ever done on the channel, and I highly recommend checking it out if you're curious. I highly recommend checking it out. It was a really fun playthrough. That one's under Content VODs in the Discord. It's still on Twitch. Still a Twitch playlist. Wait, no, I think I don't know if we got Subnautica on YouTube. I can't remember. Yeah, those streams were really fun. Yeah. So that one, but yeah, you'll probably see me play Subnautica again. I really, really, really liked Subnautica, and you will likely see me play that game again in the future. I would like to mod it, maybe even make it more hardcore. That could be sick. Just heard a rumor that Nintendo quietly announced Switch 2 developers at Gamescom. Yeah, I've also heard that rumor. Apparently Nintendo showed off, so allegedly Nintendo revealed the Switch 2 hardware and a souped up Breath of the Wild demo to developers at Gamescom. So a souped up Breath of the Wild, like 4K 60 FPS, showing off what the new Switch could do to developers, and a couple media outlets supposedly. So yeah, there's talk, dude. There's rumors out there. Chat. And then yeah, there's rumors that we're getting a Nintendo Direct next week. I wouldn't expect much from a Nintendo Direct though, chat. They're just gonna try to sell us more Switches. I don't think Nintendo messes up their holiday season this year. Personally, I don't think they mess up their holiday season. I don't see them announcing the Switch 2 officially until next year. I think they ride this holiday season out. If we get a Direct, it's just going to be telling us about all the stuff we already know about. Mario RPG, the Princess Peach game next year maybe gets a title. They try to sell us the Switch, the Animal Crossing themed Switch Lights. You know, like it's not going to be a big deal. If we get a Nintendo Direct, I don't think we see anything new. I don't think we see anything exciting. I think they just sell us what we already have been sold, right? Like they'll probably try to sell us Mario Wonder again, right? So like, I don't know. Even if we do get a Direct, I don't think it's going to be massive. I think it's going to be a pretty tame Direct. Souped up graphics wise, correct. Yeah, souped up graphics wise. Supposedly the Switch 2 that they showcased to developers at Gamescom, it was the demo, they put a Breath of the Wild demo on it that was souped up like the modders do in the modding community. So like 4K graphics, 60 FPS, like souped up like that, like a massively increased visual fidelity version of Breath of the Wild to just show off what the system could do, to just show off like the system's capabilities, right? So like that's allegedly what happened at Gamescom. None of this has been confirmed by Nintendo, by the way, so who knows? Again, I don't see Nintendo announcing the Switch 2 this year because I think they would just cannibalize any potential holiday sales for the Switch. And I think Nintendo knows that. I heard rumors that the next Switch is going to have a camera feature and maybe be messing with AR. That's a random left field rumor. Take that one with a major grain of salt. But I heard that the next Switch is potentially going to have a camera feature and be messing even further with AR than the current Switch does. I think the current Switch has a camera, but it doesn't get used or something. I don't know. So I heard AR is potentially the direction the next Switch goes. So that it's still a Switch, but with just new features that a lot of us probably won't care about. You know? What channel in the Discord can we put our gaming videos if there is one? My personal Discord is not a place to share any content outside of my own. Man, I'm really sick of these Yiga. So I'm not sure if that's what you meant, but there's no self-promotion or promotion of others in the Deku Scrub Den. It is a place for me and my content and for people who want to follow my content. If you're looking for a place to share your own content, you would want to join the Hyrule Gaming Group, which is !HGG. Thank you, Alto. And then you would simply want to just ask for permission in like the general chat or something. And once you get permission, you can share your videos or whatever. If that's what you were asking. But there is no designated share your stuff channel in my personal Discord. It is just for me and my show and for the Hylian Descent experience. I'm a Nintendo baby through and through, but my brother is constantly rambling about how much more powerful a PS5. So maybe the next Switch will be comparable. Supposedly the next Switch will be somewhat comparable to the modern consoles, supposedly, yeah. I'd love to see more motion control based games. Are you a monster? You want to see more motion control games? What? I doubt we see Switch 2. They just announced Mario Switch. Yeah. Bring the chaos. Yeah, it's OT. That's what I read as well. Comparable to modern consoles PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. We'll see. A lot of rumors and a lot of speculation, and I think we'll all know more within the next couple weeks. I have a sneaking suspicion that over the next couple weeks, we will see more and more and more about this potential Switch 2. Sonic Unleashed type of chaos, horrible controls, but hysterical gameplay. True. What's up, Core of Apple? How's the beard doing today? Pretty good, dude. Thanks for asking. What's up, Sam's Lost Shoe? Okay. Raru's Hillside. All right, we kind of explored most of this. Let's go to this random area that we've never been to here. Let's go ahead and just take this rock for a ride. I'm happy the Switch got a good library of retro boomer shooters. Not the best, but Doom, Quake, and some others. Yeah, the Switch is a really, really good device for like preservation. In my opinion, the Nintendo Switch is a really, really good console for preservation. There's a lot of super really old stuff. I think the original Baldur's Gate is on the Switch. And you can play the original Baldur's Gate. Like, it's a really good console for those who want a nice hearty blend of modern and old. It's actually really, really good. Yeah, I think it's a little bit better than it gets maybe credit for even. It is, and the first two games are on sale. Yeah. So it's a really good console if you're looking for like some throwbacks, you know. Heavily considering grabbing Red Dead Redemption on Switch. Right, exactly. That's another example of like. So I think I'm always going to love my Switch, even 20 years down the road. I hope to have a nice Switch collection just installed and just like ready to pick up and play anytime I want. Like, I imagine I would eventually just have like upgrade my SD card again and just install every game that I'm interested in and just make like a solid library. Like right now I have to kind of pick and choose what I install. We're good to see you, Titch. Welcome in. Is that a well we've been to? It is. I mean, clearly it's labeled. All right, let's head to this X here. Too hot? Dude, apparently it's like pretty nice outside actually for me. It's like gray, but like the temperature has finally gone down. That's nice. How long are typical concerts? I'd say like what, 3-4 hours? Yeah, 2-3 hours. Yeah, about 3. I think 3 hours is about the sweet spot. Oh, there's a big boy here. I guess we should take this guy down. Yeah, I'm doing wells. I'm doing everything. Yeah, wells are definitely on our list. Sorry to do this to you, dude. Sorry to do this to you. Sorry to do this to you. Yeah, and keep in mind, you could always show up a little late and skip the headliner if you're not interested. Taking my niece to a concert she really wants to go to, but I have no idea who the dude even is. British heat waves may be the death of me. Oh, wow. Nice, Korok. You got Starfield last night? Sick. Oh, nice. Yo, how you been, Harbingers of Doomed? How you been, bud? Good to see you here. I somehow lost my voice over the past couple days, and I have no idea why. I have no idea why my voice is gone. I might have to get myself a cup of tea here during the stream. Some honey? That sounds really good. We, the Steve contingency, approve of the Papa. Yo, how you been, Claude? It's good to see you, Claude. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? Good to see you in the chat. Papa. Honey is so magical. Yeah. I think it's going to sleep with the air conditioning on. Finally got me. Every once in a while, going to sleep with the air conditioning will get me. Anybody else? With like a fan on and air conditioning going, and you wake up and it's like, oh man, Papa. Happens to me all the time. Yeah. They got me good. About to make my third cup of tea myself. It's giving me life. I'm great, a little tired. Yo, good morning. If you are just tuning in, welcome to the morning show. We just been BSing with a little bit of gameplay in the background, mostly just chatting. Did a little bit of this day in gaming history. Got a little wild. Been a good show so far. Happy to be playing some Tears of the Kingdom today. And of course, happy to catch up with y'all here for the morning show. But yeah, welcome in. Jump in the chat. Let me know how you are doing. Frick, my apple missed. Frick, my apple missed again. No, stop. What? Oh, Tullen, thanks. Ready for the weekend? Yeah. I'll take the now and again price. Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't like insanely vocal yesterday. I don't know why else my voice would be. It's got to be that. Honey! Whoa, calm down. I was about to say, there's no way we're being chased. Just put some lemon chicken orzo soup in the old crock pot. Let's go, dude. All right, so here's where we want to go. And then we have this down here. We haven't been here either. Let's go to this area first, and then we'll go back. We'll turn around. We'll loop around. Gotta bounce. Yo, we'll see you later, lemons and limes. Good luck with uni. And congratulations once again on your first year of university. Thanks for dropping in, dude. All right, we have to fight this big red booty cheek baby. Let's get him. That's right, Tommy Pickles. Tell them while I shoot some bombs at them. Ooh, we'll take that meat. All right, let's pull out this crazy looking scythe. Ow! Dang, I almost did it. No hit. Yo, Ray. Thank you for the first time primer. That's a first time subscriber. And you know what that means, chat. You know what that means. We gotta hit y'all with the ad, dude. Thank you so much for the primer. Thank you for saving these Deku scrubs out here. One Prime subscription at a time. Thank you.
With just one Twitch Prime, you can make the difference in a poor Deku scrub's
That's right. Thank you so much, Ray.
Deku scrubs are abandoned and left behind all over the world, internationally.
But
here today, just with your Twitch Prime subscription, completely free with your Amazon Prime account, and you attach it to your Twitch account, you can save a Deku scrub in need. You can adopt a Deku scrub. Little creatures in the forests, they have to peddle sticks and seeds just to get enough rupees to get a day's meal. But you can make the difference.
You can make the difference
with your Twitch Prime subscription.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ray. Thank you And welcome to the Deku Scrub Squad. Thank you so much. That's right, Rain. That's right. Enjoy those emotes, baby. Papa. I cannot with y'all today, man. Papa. Korok? No Korok. Ooh, another beehive? No mind if I do. Ow! I hate you guys. I hate you. Yeah, you laughing now, punk? Get out of my face, dude. Jeez Louise. No Korok? Okay. I'm hearing Korok noises in the song, and it's messing with my head. You've mocked them so much, you laugh just like them now. I've become one of them! Alright, let's go up this hill. Oh my lord. At least they compensate you for your time with some rupees. True, they always pretty much drop rupees and bananas, yeah. How you doing, Sunset Alpaca? What's up, dude? Alpaca's here. Good to see ya. Ooh, is that a little mini boss we have to fight? Okay, let's go fight him. Ooh, nice. We found an Addison sign. I think this is for sure a mini boss. Let's see. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Battle Talus. Bum 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 bum. I want to watch Star Wars this weekend now. Dun, 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 dun. It took him so long to throw that. Jeez. We love Tulin, dude? Yeah, for sure. All right. We should probably use a better weapon for this. Ah! Uncalled for. Wow. Okay, we got a rock within the rock. Sure, we'll take it. Sure. Ask if we can get sushi again instead. Dude, sushi's good. That's something I should do this next upcoming week with my partner. I should go out to get fancy sushi. I haven't had fancy sushi in a while. It can be super good. Get the fancy stuff. Go sit down at a restaurant just to have them make me California roll because I'm afraid to try anything else. Yo, make me California roll, stat. Bug type Terra Meow. Really now? Is bug type Terra Mew? Really now? That's interesting. Because bug type Terra would resist Mewtwo's psychic attacks. Is that why? It would resist Mewtwo's psychic attacks because it's a bug type. And bug type damage does more to psychic as well. Because Mewtwo's a pure psychic type. Right? Mewtwo doesn't have any other attributes. I mean, that would make a ton of sense. That's for sure. Gojia dumplings. I took my wife to a really expensive sushi place, and I hate seafood. She loved it. Everything tasted the same to me. I would like to try some like raw fish. I would like to try. I've never tried it before, but I would be super interested in trying like raw salmon or something. Bug's one of the few Terra types it doesn't have a ×2 move for. Ah. A seaweed salad to go with it. Yeah, I've only ever really had I've only had expensive sushi once before. And then otherwise it's always been like grocery store stuff, which is still good, but just not. Ooh, nice. We have an Addison sign. Do we cheese the Addison sign or do we actually try to solve the puzzle? I mean, this is a pretty easy one. I don't think we have to. I think it just takes one board and that's it. I think this might just be it. Let's just put a board on the back of it to make sure it stays up. I think we're already done. How's the president standing? That was brilliant. I would have never thought of it. All right, let's get him secured. Sick. Hey, Clover. Perfect. With your help, President Hudson is now standing proudly and firmly in place. It fills my heart with joy to see him doing so well on his own. Take this. Nice. Hey, I'm doing good today, Clover. How are you? All right. I don't know how many more Addison signs we have. So at this point, every single time I see Addison and I do an Addison sign, I'm kind of holding my breath. Like I'm like pausing, capital P pausing. Like, is this it? Is this the time? Not yet. All right. Let's go ahead and make this battle. Why don't we go ahead and make this battle interesting here? We're going to go ahead and break down the barriers and we're going to make them see each other and they're going to fight. Y'all ready for this? If we break down these barriers, here they go. Charge! Wish I figured that out before. Yeah, isn't that cool? Then I can just go this way and just completely avoid them. I could just go collect their parts at the end. Frick! How did he hear me? Shut up. I wish they would have given Addison a tracker. Dude, for real. Something to let me know that I'm not losing my mind. How goes the 100% grind? We're pretty close to 80%. We're at 79.49. Going good. We're going pretty casually though. Pretty casual journey here. It's gonna take me a while and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay with this being a very long-winded thing. Yeah, Pokemon DLC comes out like next week. Yeah. No, I don't want to know what that is, Ash. No, I don't. I could think of a lot of things that it could be. I don't want to know. All right, looks like we have a chest here we could earn. Not too interested in earning it right now, as that's a part of my personal 100%. Not the one that we're working on right now. Me and my friend got separated. Hey, what's up, generic Merc? See, we never went and farmed up materials, so we don't have a lot of materials to work with. Let's just walk them over. I'm not too stressed. Carry me to my friend. Yeah, how you doing today, Ace Mage? Scion says I would give so much. Yeah, for the Addison tracker. I tried taking a picture of him at first, hoping we could track him through the sensor. That didn't work. Ah! Boneheads. So excited for the Pokemon DLC. Think I'm gonna play it on the plane as I'm going on vacation the day it drops. Nice little vacation DLC. Is that you, Papa? Dude, get these boneheads off my back, dude. Please. Dude, what is this? The farthest Korok in existence, dude? Where am I going with this thing? The one time I decide to carry him instead of getting all weird about it. All right, let's keep going. It's just over this ridge. The amount of tiny things to get 100%, I'm sure they intended it to be a slow burn. Like, don't forget that one bridge name. Yeah, exactly. This is the longest walk of my life, dude. Just the work life. I've been vegging out in Tears of the Kingdom the past couple days. Totally immersed using my Tears of the Kingdom player's guide, doing the labyrinths and finding shrines. Dude, the player's guide. Oh. Playing a video game with the player's guide is just like a whole nother experience. Oh, the boneheads are back, dude. Here we go. I need to reach my friend. I'd rather have more puzzle Koroks than carry quest. Yeah, I'm kind of non-committal about the carry quest, but I totally respect that opinion for sure. I totally understand that opinion. I'm like personally okay with it. It is what it is. A lot of times they intend you to do some like fun building stuff, which is cool. It's, you know, it's whatever. I definitely am more of a puzzle man, for sure. You never did another one, Barb? I believe it, dude. I believe it. Where's my cart? My cart shield. I can only strap a Korok to a rocket so many times. I mean, that is true. All right, let's go see what's at these lakes. You miss hide and seek Animal Crossing? Yeah, hide and seek Animal Crossing was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We might have to bring it back one day. That's for sure. I was just revealing to the chat that I have some plans for some more AC content going into next year. Starting next year, we're gonna try to finish the museum. I wanted to take a year away from Gale Island. So like as we get to the winter here coming up, like maybe December, I'm gonna start trying to finish my museum for the first time ever, which should be really cool. We're only missing like 12 bugs, 12 fish, 12 sea creatures, but they're scattered all around the year. So it's like we have to just kind of play casually throughout the whole year. Yeah, Rack Show. Yeah, there's some rumors from some weird, slightly mistranslated stuff that we could very well not see DLC. However, it was like, in my opinion, a mistranslation, because the original translation, the question wasn't about DLC. The question was actually just about what's their plans for their next game. So you see, people took that Ionoma's quote out of context, and his quote was, "I currently have no more plans for content within this universe. We feel like we've done everything." Right, Rack Show? So, in theory, like, you could totally extract from that they're done with, there's no DLC for this game. You could totally go that far. So there's a little bit of weight to the rumor. However, we did our own research and we went to the original article in the original Japanese and we translated it ourselves. And Ionoma wasn't replying to a question about DLC. He was replying to a question about their next game. So there's like these little semantics that actually matter, these little nuances. So it wasn't like he was like, "Yo, do you have plans for DLC?" And he was like, "Nah." No, it was like, "Yo, what's your plans for your next game?" And Hideo Fujibashiya replies first and says, we are gonna look to make another Zelda game and we want it to be unique. And then Ionoma follows up saying, "Yeah, we don't necessarily want to do more content within this universe. We kind of feel like we've done everything we can do, but we're gonna consider it down the road, and as we go forward, we're looking to kind of probably do something fresh, something new." So as of right now, I still think there's a chance for DLC, but I also think that there is a way to interpret what Ionoma said as meaning potentially no DLC. So it's just a rumor, as you said, and it might not have a lot of weight to it, but it could very well be, it could mean that we don't get DLC for this game, which when somebody mentioned it to me in chat, my first reply was, "Good, I don't need more of this game." So like, jokes aside, even if we don't get DLC, it's not like we need it. Like, this game is massive, so it's like, whatever. I'm really missing Master Mode. Master Mode makes me think we do get DLC, because I don't see them not releasing Master Mode. I feel like that's weird. Am I the only one that feels like Master Mode is a pretty big deal, and like for them to just leave it out? I don't know. I feel like that's enough of a confirmation alone to like feel like we do get DLC. Is like, it feels like they're gonna add master mode. Are they not? Like, I don't know. It feels like that's something that they'll for sure do. I don't know. All right, let's go down this road. Let's go down this road. Won't be too mad if there's no DLC. Yeah, right. I think this game has enough content, so I'm not terribly upset if the rumor's true. But there's a part of me that thinks it's not true, and that we have a lot more. We have a higher chance to get DLC than we might realize. I'm gonna stand up real quick and stretch, and go turn off the AC. I'll be right back. Okay, chat room. So stick with me. Give me just a minute here, and I'll see y'all in just about a minute or two. Give me like 3 quick ones. Thank you, chat, for your patience. Thank you. Hey. Oh, dang, October. It was only Bob. It was the other one. You graduated from daddy to papa? No, not quite. I'm not ready to take that title yet. That sound effect's gonna play right when you get a call and you're gonna laugh. The dangers of work from home. What's going on over here? Just a bunch of boobs. Wait, did I just see my Korok symbol go off? No. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I don't think I've been here yet. Let's check this area out. Looking for some Koroks. We got some hunters in the mountains. Also, girl. Ooh, we found a well. Sick. What? Let me in. Hey, this is one of those wells that we have to work for. Open up. Well. Uh-oh. Wait, what is that emo? What is that? Is that a Peepo explosion? What is that? Peepo boom? That one's new. I haven't seen that. Royal Shield. Sure, we can do a shield. Why not? The darkest reaches of emoji space to find these. They certainly take a lot of pride in being able to provide us the best emotes. The passion is clear as day. What's up, Toter Tot? Fam, if you're just tuning in, a little bit of housekeeping. For those rolling in here at the tail end of the morning show, we're kind of just focusing on some gameplay at this point. But if you are just tuning in, with a 24-hour stream, voting list is live. Say what? Exclamation point 24. It is live. Vote on the game you would like to see for the 24-hour stream, the Variety-a-thon at the end of September. I also have a giveaway going on. Now, this is not a giveaway I am hosting myself, but Tantrum Collectibles, one of the companies who do my merchandise, is looking to give you not only a Highly in Descent official mug, but also the first official bag of Highly in Descent coffee. Yeah, that's right. We have a coffee line on the horizon, and you can be one of the first people to taste our coffee by winning the giveaway. So you're going to want to go to exclamation point giveaway. You're going to want to go to the Gleam link, and you're going to want to do the gleamy things for your chance to win. They're going to be running the giveaway till the 12th. Okay, enjoy your lurk also, girl. What's up, Aria Vex, dude? I can't taste your coffee if I want. I just don't wanna. All right, sick. All right, sick. All right, I had to reply. I had to reply to my reply to a message real quick. I'm back. I'm back. Funnily enough, I just put some coffee on because I need to get more juiced up today. But that's it for housekeeping, chat. Otherwise, I'll be here all weekend into Monday. Then I'm taking a couple days off next week, and then we'll be back Friday. So I'll be here all weekend and into Monday. So we'll be doing Starfield probably tomorrow all day. Probably Palia Sunday. And then I'll figure out the rest from there. Probably Starfield all day tomorrow. Probably Palia Sunday. That's probably the schedule for the weekend. And then Monday we'll do whatever we feel like it for the Monday morning show. We'll go from there. Does anybody take meds for motion sickness? It's a bittersweet thing, but I think I could finally drink normal coffee again. There's definitely gotta be a Korok in this vicinity. There's no way. You take meds for motion sickness? Dude, I will gladly sit here and break all these crates and just get a ton of arrows. What's up, Crazy Dank? Let's get a ton of arrows. And roasted bass, apparently. I can't. What? Sometimes you gotta let the chat have a little bit of fun, dude. We'll put it on a cooldown in the future. But we gotta let the chat have some fun today. Can Girl Boy break those? I think they can. Right. Today is Papa Day. What's up, Crazy Danka? Good to see you. Is the poll open? I gotta vote for Legos. Yeah. Poll's open. Exclamation point 24. Papa Slope never dies. He will be immortalized. No Korok prompt. Interesting. No Korok prompt yet. There's gotta be one around here. I won't leave until I find a Korok around here. We witnessed some piece of history made today. Too afraid to play Palia. I've never gotten motion sick really, so that has to really suck. So hopefully you could find a way to continue to play. Fresh week, fresh opportunities, wide people Wednesdays, and Papa Fridays. People are gonna think this is just a big Papa John's ad. Not sponsored, chat. Ginger chews are a lifesaver. Wait, it's not sponsored yet. Sure, I'd take a Papa John sponsor if they offered. Sure. Why not? They're, you know, sure, whatever. Taco. Oh, Zillow. What's up, Celestial Nightcat? Dang, dude. Somehow there's not a Korok here. I just can't. I don't believe it. Shakaroni? Wait, what is that? Is that a real thing? Does Shaq have his own line of food now? Is this a D's Nuts joke? Didn't realize there was so much to find and explore. Yeah, Porky Bird. And if you survey planets, you get money for doing it. So if you survey a planet fully, you get cash. So like, it's actually like a way to also make a humble living in the game. It's just to go surveying. Yeah, like if you scan a planet, you'll get like an initial amount of money, I think. But if you like manage to scan a whole planet, you know, the best planets to make money off of are gas giants, because gas giants can't be landed on, so they don't have any other things to scan. So if you scan, for example, Saturn, you just instantly get a little note in your inventory worth a bunch of money, because it's a gas giant. So there's nothing else on the planet. So you can get a completed scan by just pressing the scan button. Boom, money, free money. It's like 1,000 credits, 1,400 I think I got for Jupiter. Now, if you scan a planet that actually has stuff on it, then of course, like, you might have to go down to the planet and do further scanning. I would say that No Man's Sky is probably the better space exploration game if I really had to choose, but they're very different experiences. So Starfield has its own way of doing space exploration, and for me, I absolutely love it. But I think if I had to choose objectively what the better game was, specifically for exploration, I would probably choose No Man's Sky. You know, from an objective standpoint, no biased. Clearly, the game has been around a lot longer. It's a lot more fleshed out. No Man's Sky, you're asking me to compare a game that's been out for 10 years versus a game that's been out for 10 days. Not even. So like, what do you think I'm gonna say? Let's be real. No Man's Sky has had 10 years of updates and content and fleshing out, and has now become a very, very beautiful experience. Starfield's been out for 10 days. So like, of course, the objective answer here is No Man's Sky is the better space exploration experience for most people, but Starfield is its own thing. It's a very specific and particular experience, and if you're a Bethesda fan, it could very well be everything you've ever dreamed of from the company. And it isn't just exploration, exactly so. So I want to make it clear, I have, you know, facts on why I'm answering the question the way I'm answering it. It's because Starfield is a brand new game, and No Man's Sky, that's like asking me to compare Stardew Valley and Coral Island. It's like, well, Stardew Valley's been out for 10 years or something, and Coral Island's not even officially released yet. So like, of course, Stardew Valley's the better farming sim, but it's also had 5+ years to become the best farming sim, right? So like, you got to realize that when you're asking questions like that, you want to know the details behind it, right? No Man's Sky was officially released in 2016, so it's been out for 7 years. 7 years of constant updates, of constant content added, 7 years of development fleshing it out, and that's after the release, where who knows how many years they had to develop the game before the release. So you could probably say that No Man's Sky has been in active development for 10+ years. Whereas like Starfield just released and it's only getting started. So come back and ask that question again someday when Starfield has some time to cook in the oven. However, again, I wouldn't say Starfield's a bad experience. It's just compared to No Man's Sky, I think No Man's Sky is the better space exploration experience at this current time. Starfield has a lot going on for it, and it's a lot more than just space exploration. There's a lot of like RPG elements, and there's a lot of story being told, and there's a lot of like different things happening, right? So not to say that No Man's Sky doesn't have a lot of different things going on as well. To be fair, it's definitely more than just space exploration also. No Man's Sky is a beautiful game. So but yeah, I hope that was a good answer for you. I think you were just being genuine when you asked, right? I just tried to give you a genuine answer. Hopefully I answered the question properly. You know, I love talking about games. Joppy, I don't know. I don't really have an answer for that right now. Yeah, I don't know. What's up? How are you today? Yeah, I don't really have an answer. I think I would like to see them do another 2D. I would like to see them do another 2D Zelda. Maybe give us a remake of Seasons and Ages and stuff. And then I would also like to see so like first off, I think 2D and 3D Zeldas should be separated. So what I want to see from Nintendo is a 2D Zelda and hopefully a remake of Seasons and Ages, or a real official remake of A Link to the Past. Sadly, I don't think we'll get that because of A Link Between Worlds. But anyways. And then I would like to see I don't know. Yeah, that's it. That's all I really have to say. I think as far as 3D Zelda, I'm kind of just here for the ride. I have a couple things I think that they could do. I think that they could continue with the open world formula and just give us more. I think that they could size the game back down again and give us a more detailed experience. I think there's a lot of different directions they could go with 3D Zelda, and I don't really have anything I would like to see out of a new experience particularly. Not at all. Yeah, not really. I don't really care. I think I have faith that Nintendo will deliver me an experience that I will enjoy. And I think that they've done a really good job. I think Tears of the Kingdom is probably the best Zelda game ever made. Don't at me. And if it's not the best, it's hands down one of the best. And I think that whatever they deliver us next will be loved and appreciated by me. And I will enjoy it for whatever it is. All its faults and its heights included, right? I really don't have much care. I'm a Zelda fan through and through, and whatever they give me, I'm probably going to enjoy, right? So I think I would like to see them stick with Tears of the Kingdom's formula, though. I think that's something I would like to see for sure. With a new Zelda game, I would like to see them to stick with this formula. I think this formula is like really, 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 really on point. And I would like to see them continue with the open world freedom formula, maybe adding a little bit of key items back to the game. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing the hook shot make a return, right?
I'm a delayed at Moonflower Games Raider. Tomb Raid.
I wouldn't mind seeing like hook shot and like key items return. I guess that's something I wouldn't mind seeing, but again, I don't need it. I just wouldn't mind seeing the return of key items in some way. I think that would be a pretty cool thing for them to work into this new formula. Give me a hook shot, give me a permanent boomerang, give me like some kind of key item. But I also don't want them to change from open world. So I don't want the game to go linear. I don't want us to go back. I don't think we go back, right? I think a lot of people would like them to go back. I don't want us to take any steps backwards with Zelda. I think we're done with the era of linearity and key item progression being done the way it was done for Twilight Princess, for Ocarina of Time. I think that's done. I think we should be done with that. And I just want to see them figure out how to incorporate key items into the new formula. I want to see them doing the new formula, the open world new formula, but somehow incorporate the key item system. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I think Zelda should do from here on out. So, I think the 2D Zeldas can handle the linear RPG, and I think they just leave it to the 2D Zeldas, Barb. I think 3D Zelda stays where it's at, and I think that if anybody wants to play a linear Zelda, I think they just go and play 2D Zelda. I think they will continue to release 2D Zelda forever, and I think that you just go play 2D Zelda. So sure, I wouldn't mind again seeing a brand new 2D Zelda, maybe a remake of A Link to the Past, maybe a Seasons of Ages and Seasons of, or Story of Seasons and Story of Ages. I wouldn't mind seeing those games get remade. I wouldn't mind seeing a new 2D Zelda that does 2D Zelda things, which tend to be linear. A Link Between Worlds was an exception to that linearity. Yeah, but that's my take on it. I think we just go forward. I don't think we go backwards. I don't think we cater to old school fans. I think fans just need to step up to the plate and play new things and stop living so heavily through nostalgia. So that's just my personal take. I don't think they go back and forth. I think they go forward. I think to go back and forth and to limit the future of Zelda just because of nostalgia is that's dead weight. At that point, you're holding back you're holding back way too many possibilities for a few people that just can't move on. It's time to move on. Zelda's in a new place. Zelda's in a new height. And Zelda should just continue moving forward. Mic drop. And to hold back a whole genre and the true potential of where Zelda could go from here, just to adhere the wants of a bunch of nostalgia crazed fans, get out of here. Move on, move forward. We're done with that. Ascend. I don't want to see gaming be held back because people want to be catered to their old nostalgic needs. I think we go forward. Now, if Nintendo can somehow figure out how to blend the open world feeling with some sort of linear item progression, then good for them. But I would like to see them put in some sort of maybe like item progression mixed in with the open world somehow. Like, I think A Link Between Worlds did it in a really good way, where you could like buy the weapons and then you could use the weapons the way you wanted and choose what dungeon you go to. Something like a Link Between Worlds system, but for 3D, would be really good. If you didn't play A Link Between Worlds, you could rent items, but you could rent any item. So you'd go to this shop and you could rent the ice rod, and the ice rod would give you access to the ice dungeon or whatever. But you could also just go and rent the hook shot, and then you could go to Death Mountain, and you could go in any order you wanted. But you needed these linear items. You needed these key items to do the dungeons, but you could choose any item you wanted at any time in any order. I personally think that would be the most perfect system to put into 3D Zelda. Something like that, where you're like, you still need certain items to do certain things, but the way that you go about getting those items and doing those things was open. Your choice, freedom of player choice. I like that, right? That's where I think Zelda belongs. I think Zelda's in a really good place right now, and I want to see them to continue to push the item of player choice, player freedom, with maybe some structure. Maybe we do need a little bit of structure though, You know, I also do kind of get a little burnt out of open world experiences, and I get it. Like, I get not everybody can handle open world after open world. I think there is something to be said about sitting down and playing just a nice linear point A, point B, point C RPG that tells you a story, and then you put the game down and then it's over. In fact, it's slowly becoming a lost art. I think that's why a lot of people liked Sea of Stars, because here comes Sea of Stars in 2023, the era of freedom in gaming, and it was just a game telling you a story. It was a linear RPG. You went from point A to point B to point C. You leveled your characters. The game had a middle, a plot, a start, a beginning, an end. The game ended. The credits rolled. The game is over. I think people are starving for that energy. I just don't think you get that energy from Zelda. Go back and play Ocarina of Time. I think Zelda is going somewhere else, and I'm happy where Zelda is going. And I want to continue seeing it down that road. I just don't think Zelda is where that's going to be, right? So I think when I think of Zelda, I now think of the open world. I now think of the beautiful experience that we've had handed to us with Tears of the Kingdom. If I want to play a linear game, I'm going to have to go find another game, another genre, another franchise. Because I think I like where Zelda is at, right? Yeah, Ocarina of Time remaster. I mean, Wind Waker remaster. I mean, at this point, we're talking remasters. What Zelda game deserves a full from the ground up remake? That's my question for you, chat. What Zelda game deserves a full from the ground up remake? Because I think that's what we deserve. I think Ocarina, I think Wind Waker, I think these, even Twilight Princess should be on the table for a full from the ground up reimagining of what the universe would look like in 2023. Could you imagine Ocarina of Time in Tears of the Kingdom's engine? Designed and looking like Tears of the Kingdom, but still the same linear, closed up game? Right? Like that, like we deserve that. So like the remaster era is cool. And don't get me wrong, like if they just give me Wind Waker on the Switch, I'm gonna be happy. Give me 1080p, it's already been done. I'm happy. Thank you. But truthfully, I think we're at the point to where we deserve a remake. We deserve a full from the ground up remake of one of these games. Something juicy. Like, could you imagine Zelda 1? Zelda 1 remade in 3D? Which we kind of already got from Breath of the Wild. But anyways, I digress. I missed a couple alerts coming in. First off, I missed the Moonflower Games raid. Let me go ahead and get a shout out here from Moonflower. If you're still out there, Raiders, if you're still out there, Moonflower, welcome in. And thank you so much. I really like talking about video games, and I could not help but to go into that question that I was presented because I love that freaking question. What would I like from the next Zelda game? I didn't have an answer. You made me sit and think about it. And those are some of my favorite conversations, when you make me sit and think about it. I'm also going to do a shout out for Moonflower. If you want to hit the follow button at the top of the chat, that's Hyrule Gaming Group affiliate fam. Give them some love, support our creative collective. Papa says so. And then of course, thank you Spartan for 52 months, dude. 52 months, dude. Thank you so much, dude. How you doing, Sparty? If you see that technology, the Unreal Engine Zelda Ocarina of Time is already beautiful. Hopefully we'll move in that direction. I agree with that. All right, let me see what some of your comments. I missed a couple questions I wanted to answer. Would you say the same thing for Pokemon? Yes, I think Pokemon stays open world until the end of time. I hope so. And I hope they just get better at making them. Barb says, I know a lot of people dislike linear RPGs, 3D linear RPGs, but personally, my ADHD open world games can become a heck to keep interested in and motivated to play. I personally would like to see more linear RPGs to play. See, I do agree with that. And I don't all the way know if that's where I want Zelda to be though, Barbie. Does that make sense? But I do agree with you that I think we're in this era where like games are almost getting too big and I almost don't like it. It's like, sure, I'm okay with having my Skyrim every 10 years, my Starfield now, games that I can just spend my life playing for years and years. But I don't necessarily want every single game to be that. And sometimes this is the player's fault, and sometimes it's the developer. I feel like the lack of like linear experiences can be a little bit distressing, right? Every game tries to be larger than life, open world, the freedom, do whatever you want. Even Baldur's Gate 3, freedom, do whatever you want, make all the decisions you want. Like that's cool, but sometimes it's nice to just play a game and have a story told to you and just like move through the game and not feel so much pressure to like make all of these decisions. Like every game doesn't need to be that way. And I think there is a level of burnout that gamers are starting to hit, right? It's like, dude, calm down. And again, it's kind of like my fault as well. Like, cause like here I am trying to 100% Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. So I think sometimes it's the gamers' faults as well, because we put ourselves in these positions where we turn these games that are already endless into even more endless experiences. Instead of just playing the game for 50 hours and putting it down, we turn it into these 500-hour like journeys. And it's like, whew, right? Like I could be playing Tears of the Kingdom for the next 5 years of my life doing this 100%, right? So I think that adds to the burnout a little bit. I will be honest. I think it's also a little bit self-inflicted, right? Also, thanks for the kind words, Kita Benita, dude. Thank you. I want open world Zelda, but more linear memories. So the story is there, but I have the freedom to complete dungeons in any order. Yeah, I would like that. Yeah, Pikmin 4 is a good example of a game that does it actually kind of right. Because the game technically ends and runs credits, and you could just be done with the game right there. You could just be like, I'm done. Put the game down. I beat it. But then they hit you with this whole secondary chapter, this whole second story, and then you feel the need to keep playing the game more and more, right? In the current state, do you prefer old school or new school Pokemon? I prefer new school. I think I waited my whole life for an open world Pokemon game. And I'm very, very happy with the current state of Pokemon. I just think it just needs to be fleshed out. Like you said, it's not quite there. They have potential. I would have loved a post Big Boss Ganon Zelda, honestly, rather than how it is, which I assume will be an unpopular opinion. Like, let me help clean up after the calamity. I agree with that. Working from home today, so lounging in the streams, dude. We love a good working from home day, dude. What's up? Yeah, right, NJ. Right. Or sorry, DJ, excuse me, dude. Appreciate you, homie. Yo, thank you so much, fam. Yeah, good conversation. Ooh, Psylocke? You know, I can't help thinking, what would happen to all those people on the survey team if I'd never traveled to Foothill Stable? Some of them would have gotten hurt, and they kept trying to do survey work in their underpants. I'm just glad I could help everyone figure it out. It was a mistake. Underpants lady. Helping clean up at the calamity would be fun. Yeah, I agree. I that's like a very not Zelda thing that I would love to see them do. I mean, there's a good answer for the question, what do I want to see in another Zelda? I wouldn't mind seeing a post-game, what is the world like without the threat of Ganon? We never get to see that in Zelda games. Hyrule Builder. Yo, what's up, Jenny? You think you might be ready for another Tears of the Kingdom playthrough? Thank you so much, Kez. You legend, dude. I don't feel like playing that minigame. We should probably mark that there's a minigame here, though. Yeah, right, Sam. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm being attacked by the horse and buggy here. Look at these dudes. Oh! I didn't know they did that. Yeah, they do that sometimes. Yeah. Get him, Tullen. Yoink. Yoink. Oh, nice. There's a chest in here. Oh, sick. Wait, what's going on over here? Thing I missed. I'll get him. I'll get him. Nice. Get all those Keese eyeballs. That's how you get all those Keese eyeballs and wings, baby. It's Sifu? True, actually. Sifu's definitely a Goron in the Zelda universe. Saba Saba. Or not a Goron, a Gerudo. Excuse me. The work of a dedicated treasure hunter never ends. Wouldn't have it any other way. As a legendary treasure hunter, I am more than happy to share some tips with you. If you can reach a place that is really high up, you can see a lot, right? That makes it easy to pick your next destination. Maybe you want to explore some strange area or some ruins. Or maybe you want to help clear out a monster outpost. Hyrule is a vast land with much to explore, and if you've got a destination picked, you're in good shape. I wish I had a map that I could mark my destinations on. But in recent events, had really changed the landscape. I doubt any of the maps we used are accurate anymore. Little did she know. Little did she know. I beat Arceus for the first time, and now it's one of my favorite games. I like how they did open world. Yeah, I think Pokemon has a lot of potential in open world, but I don't think that potential is anywhere near hit yet. I don't know. It's fun thinking about where Zelda could go from here. We've had plenty of talks here on where Zelda could go from here. I feel pretty confident that open world is kind of where Zelda belongs, but I do also think that there's a lot of room for growth for Zelda right now. Like, I think if they were to just keep pumping out open world experiences like this, wouldn't it just turn into Assassin's Creed? Right? What's up, Snez Girl? Right? Like, and we don't want that. Like, we don't want Assassin's Creed 17 Zelda edition. So that's like the one thing that I don't want to see. Like, I don't want them to just keep pumping out the same massive open world experience with a different skin. Like, they definitely have to put, like, Zelda is known for the games being unique. And I hope that that stays the case. Like, no matter what they do, I just have faith that they're going to do something unique and special and make it interesting and feel very different from the last game. And I think the way you do that is through like quirky systems and like, right, like I brought up the Link Between Worlds weapon system, like some kind of quirky systems to make the game feel different, progress different, you know? That's why, like, I remember at one point during these conversations we had, I said to the chat, I think that they could never release another open world Zelda game after this. And people were like, no way. Like, this is it. This is the formula. And I was like, yeah, but if you think about it, Nintendo doesn't just do the same thing over and over again. And I really feel like they could just be like, okay, that's it. We can't reach any higher than we have with this game. So like, we can't make it any bigger. So let's go do something completely different. And maybe they do go back to a linear formula. I would still be here for that. But the more and more I played this game and the more interviews I watched and the more knowledge I got to how the developers feel about this game, it feels like it's not about the game being open world. It's about the formula of freedom. That's what I think it's about. I think it's not about the game being open world. It's about the formula of freedom. And I don't think that they require an open world game to give us this formula. Right? I don't think that those things are mutually exclusive to each other, or I don't think they're required within each other. I don't think so. I think that you could give us an Ocarina of Time style experience with the same formula of freedom and choice that we have from Tears of the Kingdom, right? I think they could do that. Why not? Why would that not be possible? To give us like a Wind Waker Twilight Princess experience that has point A to point B to point C to point D, progression of some sort of linearity and like a story being told directly to us that we're involved in, not like through memories, but then also still give us a ton of freedom of choice and like let us say, I want to go to this direction first, or the freedom of having, basically endless possibilities on how you approach the game. I think so. Really, it comes down to a conversation of like, what is the formula? What are the key components of the current Zelda formula? And I think the word open world is too, I think you can't say that. I think the better way to describe the current formula of Zelda is less quote unquote open world and more freedom of choice. Freedom to accomplish and do things however you see fit. Now, we just so happen to see this freedom in open world games. So our brains kind of connect those things, but those things do not have to be connected. And that's kind of my take on it. So I want to see them keep pushing the formula of freedom of choice and open choices, but I would not mind seeing them close up the open world environment because of what we were talking about earlier. I think that there's a certain level of burnout with open world. It's like these games just get too big and too insane and it's like overwhelming, which in some ways is a very good thing. You don't see me complaining, but I think they could do it differently. It would be a Nintendo to do freedom of choice in a more linear way. I agree, yeah. What's up, Link-Own? Long time no see. Did you see the game yet? Did you finish the game yet? Oh yeah, we finished this game completely. Now we're 100%ing. Yeah. I've struggled to play the Zelda games myself because there's so many options. I was talking to one of my friends on Discord. They told me all they did was rush through story, explored less, got the Twilight Princess outfit, went after the final boss as a challenge. My brain tells me this person's not enjoying Tears the slow way and explore more. So I shake my head. Yeah, everybody's going to pull different things from games. I watched this streamer that I think has some of the worst takes in gaming because, and I love this guy. I love the streamer, but he has like a lot of really terrible takes because he views everything from a streaming perspective. So it's like, what do you mean by that, right? This guy, like, if a game's too long, he like complains about it. And I can't stand for that because like, sure, maybe that's bad for you as a gamer. But I don't think it's a bad thing if a game is long. That's a very personal problem. But for him, because he wants to play the next game and go to the next stream and play the next hot game, and he only has so much time in his streamer schedule to play a game. They're constantly powering through games, rushing through games, constantly pushing through the games just to play the next one. And I'm like, and then you wonder why you have all these miserable takes on these games. It's like, because you don't actually play them. You power through them. That's like not like, in my opinion, that's like not really how you game. And that's just me, right? But like, who am I to tell somebody else how to play a video game? That's not really how that works. But I can't help but be like, dude, maybe your takes of games wouldn't be so rigid if you weren't so focused on your show and less focused on like, or like, and more focused on like the actual game itself. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like maybe you wouldn't be like, he drops these takes that are just so miserable. Like, and I'm like, dude, what do you mean? Like you didn't even enjoy that game. You just rushed through it and then said it sucked. It's like, what do you mean, dude? Yeah, but it's like, I paid $70. I want it to last long. Yeah, I think it's a personal thing. If you don't like a game to be long, that's fine. Right? Like, I don't think it's a problem if you don't like long games. That's not the conversation. But I think it's a problem to judge a game in a sour way because it is too long. That's my problem. It's like, how dare you judge a game negatively, and in your review for the game, it's, this game was too long. What does that even mean? What, this isn't like movies. Like, I would understand if like maybe you're criticizing the writing and you're saying like the game drug on for too long. I think there's a little bit of weight to have a conversation like that. But I think generally speaking, a game being longer is not a bad thing. Yeah, you gave me too much content. What the heck? I don't think that weighs a game down. I think in some cases it can. Like in some cases you could argue like maybe a certain game drags on too long. Like a good example of that is like Final Fantasy VII. Like Final Fantasy VII does start to drag on a bit in the middle, and it does kind of feel like a lot of fluff. But there's certain people who love the fluff and who are there for every single little morsel of character development and every single morsel of you know, character side quests and side stories and mini games. Like, there's a lot of people who want every little lick of that. So that's why it's like a personal thing. I think game length should be left on the sidelines when you review a game. Right? I think game length should be on the side when you review a game. You shouldn't judge it off of its length. You should judge it off of the quality of the content within the length. That's my take. You don't judge the game for being too long just because you got bored halfway through because you have a problem playing long games. That's on you, homie. I didn't get bored halfway through. I played the whole thing and I loved all the 100 hours of it. So it's like, I feel like game length shouldn't be a thing that's put into a game review. Like, now, of course, game reviews are usually somebody's personal take on a game. So like, if you're the kind of reviewer that's just reviewing something from your own like personal lens, like I get that, like I guess. But like, I feel like some reviews are meant to be kind of like opinion based, and some reviews are kind of meant to be a little bit more objective. And I guess there is weight to that. I've judged a game for being too short before it was over at a certain price. Yeah, and again, that's like a personal thing, right? You could always have the conversation of like, you go to the movies for $30 and you get 2 hours of content. So what's wrong with the game charging you $20 for 2 hours of content? That's a personal thing. Did that game fulfill you the same way that that movie did? Because if it did, then it was worth your $20. Now, wasn't it? Right? So I think a game being too short is just about how you approach your game experiences and what you are looking to get out of the money that you spend, right? I think every once in a while, it feels really good to spend $60 on a 20-hour game that I get to start and I get to finish, because those 20 hours might be some of the most fulfilling 20 hours that I can get out of gaming. And it'll feel good, and I'll put it down, and I'll have these great memories, and I'll move on. And that was worth my money. Then I can also spend $60 on a game. I could spend $20 on a game like Stardew and get thousands of hours out of it, right? So if I have Stardew Valley for $20, that gave me 1,000 hours, but then I have Paper Mario Origami King that I paid 60 for and I got 20 hours. Is it really fair for me to compare those games and those experiences? Not really. It's just a personal thing. So it's a personal thing. I enjoyed the 20 hours I got out of Origami King the same that I enjoyed the 1,000 hours I got out of Stardew. And they both were worth my money in different ways. So I think it just depends on how you approach, your dollar value and all that, right? So yeah, there's a lot of nuances though. I totally get a game being too short and spending money and being upset. I get that. All right, we fought this guy. I totally get that. Stardew really is the leader of the price versus length debate. Yeah, I mean, you could also bring up stuff like Skyrim, right? Like what I spent $50, $60 on Skyrim on release, and I've put over 1,000 hours into it over these years with help with the modding community, right? So there's definitely, but I think Stardew's a really good example because of its cheapness versus its its girth. I saw that word in the chat. Ryan Perp, thank you. Resident Evil Dead Aim was horrid. Gun Con game, full price, 1.5 hours of gameplay. But how much have you spent on it on every other platform release that has happened? Skyrim and Stardew are both games I own on every platform. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true. Like once you get into the nuances, I've probably spent more money on those games. True. I've bought Skyrim 2 times. I was given the Legendary Edition for free. So I bought Skyrim twice. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a personal thing, right? I don't think there's a wrong or a right. So I hope nobody in the chat thought that there was a wrong or a right. Right? Like, just for the record, there's no wrong or right answer to this conversation. We're just kind of chatting about our own gaming experiences. And the one thing that I said that could very well be disagreed with was like, I don't think game length should be used to judge a game. I do, however, understand that that is a very hot take. I do get that that's a hot take, like for sure. Like, because I know there's plenty of times where you buy a game and you say to yourself, well, that was short. Or you buy a game and you're like, this is like, I'm never going to finish this. Right. So I think the balance in the middle is like really where a lot of gamers want. Like, I think for me, I grew up broke. So longer games were always better. Like, period. That's just why my opinion is what it is. Because I grew up broke, and when I bought a game, I needed that game to last me until I could afford another game, which wasn't going to be a while, or was going to be a long time. So when I bought a game, it was like, dude, this game better last me until I can afford to buy another game, a year from now. And those games had to like hit. They had to slap. They had to like last a long time. You know what I mean? So like, my opinion on it is like a little different than I think a lot of people's. Tetris, short game with lots of replayability. Yeah, there you go. I think Tetris is a really good example of a game that length doesn't define if it's good or bad. Maybe in some cases, length should be used to define the game, though, I guess. I'm definitely open-minded to it. I'm officially re-enrolled in the school to get my license. I start on the 18th. Yo, nice, Mary Bella. Congratulations. I was lucky enough to like RPGs. Yeah, because RPGs last forever. That's the truth, right? That's the truth, right, dude? Holy heck, dude. All right, I'm going to take a quick tinkle. I'll be right back, chat. I'm going to get myself some coffee. Yo, great gaming talks. I got to say, just get around 11. I just like talking about games so much, chat. Oh. All right, I'll be right back.